Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Yeah, not much price action since the last update, really boring price action, but the good news is we are moving down, yes, slowly but steadily, deeper into our target range, into our support area here in this wave 2. So the idea is still, and anybody who's been watching these videos for a while, you know that wave count, that we hit a wave 1 to the upside into the 14th of July high. That's actually a quite a bullish structure. Since then, price has come down or is coming down in what I consider an ABC structure in a wave 2, which is the corrective structure. The price is coming down in a very much boring, overlapping and slow way. Volume is also declining. Let's go to the volume here. You can see that it's quite low. Go to the 4-hour chart. You can see volume is going lower and lower and lower. That's pretty good to see. Why is that good to see? You will ask. Because if volume goes lower and is pretty low, then it is an indication for the idea that we are really in a correction. Yeah, if this was really an aggressive sell-off, we would see higher volume. And if the volume goes higher again, it will indicate that the correction is going to continue and the sell-off is going to continue. If volume is dead, going lower, it is typically an indication that this sell-off is getting close towards the end. Okay, I'm not telling you it's over now. In fact, I do expect it to go a little bit lower, possibly to 1830 to 1780. That's sort of the ideal range I would be looking at. In the previous video, we looked at a more precise target here for circle wave 3. So just an explanation, a C wave, which is the third wave in this corrective pattern that we see at the moment here, A, B, C. The C wave consists of 5 waves. So we're looking for a 5-wave move here to the downside. My view is we are in the third wave, and I have sketched out the detailed wave count for the third wave as an ABC structure. So again, it has another C wave, which again would have 5 waves, but we don't want to go into that mess. Yeah, it will be very messy, and we don't want to go too much into the micro counts because they get more reliable, more unreliable or less reliable the lower we go in the wave degree, and then at some point it's pointless. Now, the point I try to make here is that we should go lower still, that we might have started the sell-off in the C wave of wave 3, and we also can take a look at the targets based on Fibonacci extensions. So I can take the length of the wave A of wave 3, go to the high of the wave B of wave 3, and the target would be the 100% extension, okay? That's at least a very common target for a C wave, and that's the 100% extension in this case at 1814. And then we should still get one more lower high and one more lower low. That hasn't changed, but today it looks a bit as if Ethereum has already started here the C wave. Yeah, it's a bit too early to say, but so far it has reacted to our resistance area that I communicated a few days ago. It has reversed to the downside. I know a few people had their shorts activated or started some short trades in this region, which seemingly seems to be going well at the moment. The idea was that this B wave should not go above 1888. And where has it stopped? Well, it has stopped basically at 1888. Well, pretty much 1888. So it seems like we're coming down now in this C wave. It's just not very aggressive, but that's actually good to see, because it will give us, I think, a higher likelihood of this entire support area to hold. Again, the idea is that this yellow box is the launch pad for a third wave rally. And we have certain levels here of interest. Again, 1830 to 1780 is one key area. And we have a few Fibonacci levels in between, layered in between as additional support. Below 1781, we've got this ascending trend line as support, which has started already, I think, in November. Yeah, oops, didn't want to move the trend line, but we can scroll down. There you go. You can see it already reacted to it in March. And then here we had all these reactions back in December 22, actually. So yeah, that's important. And then the most important level for me is the 1713 level, or let's call it $1,700. If we get a break below that, because that's 78.6 retracement, then we have to assume that this setup, which should eventually set the price up to rally higher, that this 1-2 setup is failing. Okay, it should not break below the 78.6 Fib level. That's typically the lower boundary support, in my opinion, for a wave 2 correction. So there is not much more to add, but ideally we go lower a little bit, then should turn around here shortly, maybe not this week, maybe next week, for a third wave rally higher. And it could take us to $2,500 and beyond. Again, the condition is that the $1,700 level is holding. Okay, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.